your show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come to defend? Question ask, me answer them. Wheel it up and pull it up and mash again. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire.
Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, friends.
Evening.
There you go, there you go. It's moderator night. Y'all know how it worked. We missed you last week. We did. I just had to run, so I'm the reason why we had no moderator night last week. But nonetheless, we're back. We're here. You thought we weren't gonna be on, but we're on. So just to let y'all know, moderator night is Wednesday. So y'all know how it worked. Good evening, friends. Panel, so good evening. Charmin, talk to them.
Good evening, and a wonderful evening to everybody. And I hope you're enjoying yourself. And these last couple of days, it has been an overload. So I'm just going to implore everybody to just take a step back, to decompress, have a glass of wine. It doesn't have to be alcoholic. It can be non-alcoholic wine. Listen to some country music, because I'm a country music fan. So listen to some country music, read a book, watch a Chinese drama or something, a romantic film. But make sure you decompress, because if we don't do that, we are going to get caught up in Kountry Wayne and his foolishness.
There we go. I like that. Sharing reviews.
Hi guys, how you guys are doing? Guys, as Charmaine says, listen to her. But also remember, still to married people business. Don't let this skip bother on now, because you know said you see the tree with the pum pum. Anthony's gonna eventually have to go put it there, because it's not gonna end well for Anthony. All right. So God has the plan. We're gonna sit in here. We're gonna watch the mess. And guys, I've been teaching you guys, and only been telling you guys, this has to happen. It has to happen this way. Everything gonna be fine. Just relax and just enjoy the show.
That's all it is. Thank you very much for your sharing reviews.
Next
Sunday we have Goddess London. Talk to the Goddess London. Talk to them for a minute, please. Go ahead and introduce.
Good evening. Good evening, everyone. It's just skits, everybody. And you know, it gets intense sometimes, but just relax. It's only skits. And we're gonna have a good time tonight. Positivity. All the way.
There you go. That. Terry, you're next. Go ahead, Terry. Talk to the fans. By the way, Terry's moving around.
Good night, everyone. Buckle up. It's gonna be all right. We're enjoying the roller coaster. Just buckle up. We got a dip. It's gonna be a dip, but we're gonna come back up. Enjoy.
That is exactly correct.
I
love it. Well,
Sharon, what you gonna tell say? Sharon?
You cry last night. You cry yourself to bed last night after the crossing line. You didn't want to let the people them know that you cry yourself to bed last night after you see the crossing of the line. Honey, first one ask a question.
Go ahead.
Wait, one Goddess not introduced yet.
Yeah, Goddess introduced already.
I did. Thank you.
So everybody is now saying, even Wayne is saying that Anthony and Denisha crossed the line. Nobody's saying they're cheating. So everybody's saying Amber's cheating. Isn't it that she just crossed the line as well?
No, man, she cheat, man. All of them are cheat. This point in time, all of them are cheat.
The whole entire Facebook, everybody's saying, Anthony and Denisha crossed the line, but everybody's saying Amber's cheating. So which one is it? How does it turn into cheating, or how does it stay cross the line?
She cheating, him cheating, the two of them are cheating. It's cheating Daltons. No matter when nobody tell you.
Some people don't think say Anthony are cheat. Them say him just cross the line.
it is what it is. Look here. For me, it's cheating because, again, you want to finish out the little marriage first, and let you finish out the little marriage, and I don't want to hear nothing about the other. You know, them trying to make it into something else, and maybe this, that, and then put in technicalities. Only is not into technicalities. Only is into is either it's cheating, is not cheating. When Amber was doing it, we said she was cheating. So right now, both of them are cheating for us.
Yeah, exactly.
Correct. For us, it's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
So
one journey.
Yeah, me no want
One journey.
no, what you call it? One journey.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Evening, one.
Yes.
How are you?
Okay, one journey.
Outstanding. Hi guys. How are you?
Doing well.
Hi.
Doing well. Glad to hear from you. Glad to hear from you and that you're home. As
Doing well.
Yeah.
there you go.
I was in the chat earlier before the stream started, and then I went in the kitchen and lost myself, honey.
Hey,
What
no
you
worries
went
with that.
What did you eat when you went in the kitchen?
I had cow foot.
Oh, cow foot with beans. Cow foot
Yes.
and butter beans.
Yes.
Oh.
And
A front foot.
okra. And
Front
okra.
or back?
It's what is it? Front cow foot or the back foot them?
Front or back? Why you don't like the back? Some people say them don't like the back because
Because
they're
messed up
too
on the
near
back
to,
foot, man. Messed up on the back.
they're too
on the
near
back
to
foot.
other things.
Them have to sell it the front foot. Make one journey. Make sure so them get the front foot when they go to the shop again. Front
Oh,
foot. Then you
God.
want the front foot.
Front
Yeah.
foot. Yes.
Oh, you don't know it's a front foot or a back foot on you.
I don't
You don't know
know.
what
They
you
look
know,
the
right?
same.
They put F on the foot, Charmin. Them right F on the foot. F front
Oh,
and
really?
then B right for back. Well, that them should do, you know, them for right B. F. But
Oh, so Rhonda is saying
I
that
don't
Amber
either.
crossed the line a while back when
Yeah,
Amber
that's why I'm
continued to
laughing.
become cheating.
Mm-hmm.
First time line cross, continue return is cheating. So if you cross it one time and you not continue,
you cross it, then
it's
it's
cross the
not
line.
Rhonda, I still cheating.
Rhonda, trust me, Rhonda. Don't let me come for you, Rhonda. Cause
All right, let me. I'm not even gonna hold up before me even get to the Daltons because I know them take our time. So I'm gonna make sure.
Yes.
Let me first tackle two skits today, right? Which I want y'all's thing on. They are doing a lot of Dominic skits, okay?
Yeah.
And the the Dominic skits is that she's crazy, okay?
Yeah.
No, I said the reason why the Dominic skits them need work is because they show us a clip of something and then it's like you can't show that, right? This is my big growth the entire day. You cannot show that skit and you're not show anything else, if that makes sense. And then because we don't know what it is. When I look at the skits in itself, and I'm gonna play it for y'all, so see what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
We don't know what that is. So that skit is now making me can't really fully say I can't ride with the train as to where they're going with the Dominic's crazy thing because some way, somehow they played this. So I want to know, Sean, maybe I've got to ask you, is it that the writers made a mistake on this? Because it feels now like I'm not sure what they want to give us. Like I don't know what they're trying to give us. Because when you give me that scene, go ahead.
So she was telling Glow that when she was small and she had to go live with an aunt, the uncle was the one who was coming into the room and molesting her. So I think they did not want to show the entire thing because maybe of the audience or they did not want. So they was just showing what is implied. That she's sleeping and the uncle is coming in the room. You can hear the door like he's messing with the door. So I don't know if he actually get to go in the room or because she was just still lying there. So maybe something that he used to do on a regular basis and she just get numb to it. So I think that's what they were trying to show. And when they show the doll house, maybe they're showing that it was for a while from she was young playing with doll house, but they're showing her in her form right now. But that's what I think they're trying to see.
That's what you got from it?
Yeah, that's what I got from it.
No problem. Goddess, did you see the scene as well? What did you get from it, Goddess?
It would seem like her uncle might have did something to her, but it's hard to say because her mom had said that she makes up stories. So you don't know,
Yeah.
you know, it's hard to say if that did happen to her. I don't want to say that she made, you know how Dominique is. You don't want to say that nothing happened, but
Mm-hmm.
something happened because if she's on medication and she's supposed to take her medication,
Mm-hmm.
she's not taking it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot, you know.
Mhm.
Um,
It's kind of weird.
I don't know. Yeah, her
All right.
childhood
No problem.
is, yeah,
It's kind of gone somewhere. All right, makes sense.
yeah,
Makes
it's been
sense.
some, yeah.
Sharon, right into it. Give me your take, Sharon.
Honestly, at first when they show that scene, right, O'Neill,
Mm-hmm.
I says, "Oh my goodness, they want us to get sympathy for Dominique because they're gonna
Exactly.
show
Mm-hmm.
say, she was essayed as a child." But
Mm-hmm.
then now they're showing the mother today, and we touched on that thing. I didn't get to watch the whole thing,
Mm-hmm.
but what I'm getting at now is that. But then, yes, what I'm getting at is maybe she was essayed and nobody believes
Mm-hmm.
her. And then because nobody believes her, she internalized it on herself, and then now she become a crazy person that cannot deal with things that is happening. Like look how she went psycho when she thinks Mike was with Sonny. She went and slashed the
Mm-hmm.
tires. What about when and then another scene
Mm-hmm.
again with Melissa Carr in the basement when she smash out with the baseball bat. And then
Mm-hmm.
Ralphie, she just come up out nowhere and frighten Ralphie. So yes, she is
That's
definitely a psycho person for real. So now what they're showing us, I'm not sure. I think you're onto something there, O'Neill. It's a possibility that nothing happens with her,
Mm-hmm.
or it can be that something did happen and
Mm-hmm.
then it triggers her. I think she maybe she have a split personality because of what happened, and her mom wasn't there to protect her. Because I've heard story
Yeah.
that parents don't believe what happening to the children, and then the kids them just internalize stuff, and then it just get worse, and then just start hearing things. Then you know what I mean. So
Mm-hmm.
maybe she didn't. She doesn't even need medication, but to anyway,
But that's what it is.
it's just a
Okay.
mess.
That's what you got from it. Okay.
Yeah.
One journey you can tackle it. What is take on the skit itself? What they're doing now with Dominic?
I think they chose the wrong actress, the wrong um, people for this particular category. Um, Goofy people, people who don't have a track record of honesty, and I'm not even watching it because these are not good characters that they chose to put this sensitive storyline with.
Okay.
Um, so I can't roll with it.
Okay. So you haven't really looked at it too
I'm
much,
not
what you
gonna
say.
watch it at all because
Okay.
Dominique and Mike are unstable in their own ways, and
Mm-hmm.
they're not the one to drive this powerful storyline. Not them. Their
Okay.
characters are too marred. Their characters are too. Kiki does a better job than they do.
Yeah.
Um, and so, no, this is not the right adults, adult actors that you chose for this particular sensitive situation, real situation that's happening in the world in every single culture. No. And not everyone that has had that kind of experience behaves like
Mm-hmm.
Dominique as they become an adult. Some marry,
Mm-hmm.
some have children. They do not behave erratic like her. No compassion, no attention from me.
Hmm.
None. Do it
Okay.
right. If you're gonna do it right, do it right.
Do it
Okay.
right.
I've worked in disabilities and mental health all my life. Do it right. Period. And that's they chose the wrong people. Goofy Mike that can't see nothing. Dominique
Mm-hmm.
that just wants her own way, her own way. Me, myself, and I. Snitch in a minute. Mm-mm.
This is the wrong. Basically, it's the wrong person to play the actual that role if that's what they're doing.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Terry.
Can I say
Thank you.
something? Oh, Terry's here.
Hold on.
Um,
Let me push Terry in there. Terry, this
I,
storyline.
I, di- I didn't even really watch it, but the little piece that I watched was that
Mm-hmm.
all Dominique is doing is forming things into her head.
Mm-hmm.
Because the mom says, remember when the mom was talking to Mike, she
Mm-hmm.
said she creates a illusion that things are happening, and then she acts out on it. That's what the mom was saying. So I think Dom is one short of a Cocoa Puff, but however, Mike got the information that if you mess around with Dom, you gonna get short. But let's see if
Yeah.
he'll take heed to it, because he don't take heed to nothing. As Dom said, told her mom to read the room. I hope Mike can read the room, that if he continue to mess around with Dom, the evidence showed him what can happen. Because it's not like anybody tell him. The guy told him yes, but he saw the evidence. You will get short, my brother. So mess around with Dom crazy stuff and you see what happened. Sonny been telling him and he not listening. She's just, I don't know. But
He's
yeah,
crazy.
I get that whatever she does, it's something that she creates in her own mind and then act upon it.
And then act upon it. I see.
Yep. Hmm.
Give me one moment, Sharon. Let me read a couple little lines here. Was this after Jocelyn told the story about her mom? Yes, it was. The comment section is on roll today. Let's see what this is. She was triggered by her story. So that, yes, that was what was going on. Dom's story is inconsistent. Dom told Glow it was her uncle. Then she told her grandparents it was her family's friend. Panel, what about Dawn putting antifreeze in her boyfriend's drink? You mean Dominic? Yes, I'm about to get to that. Give me one moment.
That's crazy.
Then someone says, I feel it would be terrible mishandle something like this. Hopefully they don't. I haven't been keeping up with Mike and Dom's story. I'm not feeling the story in itself. Dom is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but some do act like Dom. Someone says she's off her psych meds. Another person says her mom is in denial. Someone says all Anthony do is cross the line over and over. Okay, we're soon getting to Anthony's. Just give me one moment here, friends. I just want to tackle this for a little bit. Then I'll get into that. Let's see if I have any more of the damn things. All right. Sharon of views. Let me let you respond. Let me respond first. Then I'll kind of respond to what y'all are saying. Go ahead.
Okay, so with Dominic, honestly, I haven't really watched Dominic's skit, but I do watch my once in a while, right? So I have to dive into it so I can understand the full scope. What I've seen today and what I've seen previously, it doesn't make sense. So I think they dropped the ball on the first set. I think Dominique would be perfect to play the part because she's a great actress. From the moment, remember the first time when she came up on Ralphie, that was awesome. I think she will be a very good person playing the psych, but I don't understand why they're bringing in the essay. So it's not believable right now, you know? But I'll let you, yeah, so that was that I was going to say. I haven't been watching it, so now it's intriguing, so I'm going to start watching it.
See what it's about.
So I can get pick up the nuggets from it.
The gist. It's yes. So I just wanted to see exactly how y'all are reading the storyline. And I think no, I guess what I'm getting from y'all is that y'all are confused because I wanted to see if that's what I was getting. You said something. Eklin, said O'Neill, her mother didn't believe her. The guy that hurt her was her mother's boyfriend. No problem. So yeah, it kind of made the storyline now weird because now I don't know how to take damn character. Whoever did the writing on this did a poor job. I don't know if they were trying to play with the AI or they were trying to do something different, but you can't really just drop a skit like that and then to kind of have us, do something. I don't know what to do with the skit because I can't say, oh, she's fully crazy because then if she is, because here's the deal with these, and I wanted to make sure I bring it up because it doesn't in community and we always discuss like serious topics. The thing is that her cousin said one day she just snapped. That can happen like a an event of something of the sort, right? Those things actually can happen. When them say she's making up things in her head, yeah, but I don't know now if give me of the daughter. Like, did something happen? Did somebody come into the room? Did whatever? So in other words, those things have to be answered first before I fully she make some stuff up in her head. Now, could she be making some stuff up in her head? She could. You do have people who do what you call malingering, right? And I to do it today on the channel for people. There's something called malingering, where people will malinger diagnosis, right? Them, in other words, they will pretend as if they're sick in order to get a lot of attention. So they will malinger, an event or a sickness. You know what I mean? Kids used to act like them sick because they don't want to go to school. That's
Yep.
in a nutshell. That's
I know
basically
a
what
few
it
of
is.
those.
So there you go. So I don't know if that is exactly what it is. Okay, I don't know if that's what it is. However, I know they've kind of thrown me off on the Damini storyline because of that. Because now it's almost like, okay, that Damini is just a crazy, goofy girl around the place, or almost like what one journey was saying. Is she the serious actress that's doing this? Because now they've kind of confused based on what all of y'all are mentioning. I just wanted to see how you are viewing that particular storyline, because now that they've done that to the storyline, now it's like they're gonna have to change it, because if they don't, then people will be confused in watching it. I feel like that's what will happen. Welcome, Ashley. We're talking on the Damini storyline, and I wanted to see exactly what was your take on what you're seeing so far based on what's going on. Are you in belief of the craziness or not? Let me let you go ahead and respond. Ashley, can you hear us?
Your mic is mute.
Oh, hold on. Let me see. Ashley, can you hear us? Oh, she's probably setting up. Okay, she's setting up. Okay, yeah. So that's really and truly what it is at the end of the day. So that kind of throws the story on its head, and so that's why I guess I'm going to have to just like maybe binge watch it, because they've messed me up story wise. They've messed me up because it's gone too far now. That's kind of weird, So that's about what it is. But let me get some takes from the chat. Give me one moment. The mic isn't working. Okay. Just log right off and log back on, Miss Ashley, if you can hear me. So Ashley said her mic not working. Get some comments from y'all. Someone says Mike said she's been having these dreams for a while. Someone says I don't believe anything coming out of Dam's mouth. People around here living with unresolved trauma, so they call them crazy to cover up the family. That's what I'm talking about. I do know these things actually do happen where little girls will get touched, and so that's why I have to become now more empathetic to the story, because it's one of those stories. Yes, people do cover up those things. That's why I say I don't know. You know what I mean? And somebody says, Miley Snow, Damini is making things up. She lies continuously. See, but I don't know, because them have to go curate it. Some them have to go curate it. Whatever it is showing in that scene with her, them have to go curate that. Unless they fix that, I don't know what to believe, and I don't know how to judge the story. She's traumatized. Someone says, isn't that Mike's storyline? Yeah, and I think him dropped the ball. I'm from Chicago. Mike and Dom are in Chicago on these skits. The little dude Poe is really I know Poe very, very well. So Poe is like a short guy that's in the who just said drink the antifreeze. The point so
Poe was the one who drank it. Oh.
Yeah, so Poe must have drink antifreeze. We didn't know that antifreeze is gonna shrink you. But
yeah, apparently.
What's that? Go ahead, Chavez.
I said apparently antifreeze shrink you, so please guys don't mess around with it.
Yes, please stop drinking antifreeze if you've been drinking antifreeze. If you're thinking about drinking antifreeze, we're warning you right now. You may get short. I was just saying, you may get short. You may lose height. Gentlemen, we don't know what else you may lose. We may also lose length. So don't drink the antifreeze is the point. I guess that's what they're gonna say. Not to drink any antifreeze. That was that. All right. Let's jump storylines because I just wanted to kind of touch on to see what y'all felt about it. So we're gonna jump into the one and the only, the Miss and Miss Love. Not yet with the Daltons. Not yet. I'm gonna jump to Miss Angelina and Brody themselves. Let me jump to them storyline because
that's the skit of the year.
So we don't know what's going on with Angelina and Brody, but
her money.
Things come in small packages. Clearly them coming in small packages.
Emotion and injunction, because I am the trustee, not
because I made that money.
No, you did not.
Through my business.
So you're the only one. Ooh, you see, that selfishness has turned into a nasty little demon. But I promise you, first thing in the morning, there will be a motion filed in the Clayton County. Oh my God.
I don't have time for this.
You see, I don't have time for this.
I thought you had an emergency.
This is an emergency. Did you take my name off of the operating accounts too? Is that what you're telling me here? So it's not just the credit card.
his face.
Look at Brody's face.
Just want to see him face before him get mashed up. Because
He did tell her he would.
I just want y'all to see what happened before the next thing happened.
I took your name off every account, Angelina.
You better get your
Maybe
phone
it's
out.
time
You got
for
30
you.
seconds. You got 30 seconds. You got a hot 30 seconds right now, Brody. Because I'm not going to be responsible for what happens next. I'm not going to be responsible for what happens next, Brody.
So what you gonna do, Angelina?
Brody got the $28 beat down. All of $28.
The $28 price of a beat down is
$28
priceless.
beat down. Poor Brody.
That was the best.
You don't play.
You know what? Miss, is the mic working? I'll start with you first because you haven't gotten it. Is your mic working? Come right
Yes.
on. Talk to me about this beating with a package, because I've never seen someone be beaten with a package before. Is Angelina right for beating Brody with a package?
No, she's not. She is so wrong and she's so crazy. You know, she's been beating a lot of people up. You know,
Yes.
I just
Yes.
want somebody to beat her up just one good time. Knock the roofers off her so she can be like,
It's a whole case. I wrote a reporter. I don't know, because the woman is abusive. Clearly.
she is abusive. Who knows how long she's been hitting him? Like, who knows? She crazy.
Beating
You
up,
know,
man.
you took my names off the accounts. She crazy. Well, I mean, I guess he's gonna put her name back on the accounts after that beating. I mean,
You think her
what
name
y'all
going back on
think?
the
I
accounts?
mean, huh?
You think her name going back on the accounts after the
I mean, I want to be surprised. I would not be surprised. I mean, she beat the living crap out of him. We're probably gonna see a black eye on him tomorrow.
Angelina beating everybody.
You know, I don't know. She needs to. She's losing it. Apparently she's broke without his money. What happened to Pestigo?
Pestigo not making any money. Pestigo?
I thought she was this big time businesswoman.
That's what she said. That's what she said. But she's changed right now. Sharon.
Apparently she's broke.
Yes, she broke. Sharon.
Broke
Ashley
and
just said a while ago,
disgusted.
so she not get money back after the package. I'm gonna let Sharon answer you, Ashley. Sharon, will her name go back on the account because of this? After this package beating, they beat the package.
He better not. He better take that beating and run to the county jail and have her arrested for DV. Yes, it was funny, yes. No, we know where Shayla got that from. So remember, Shayla beat up Anthony. So now we know where she got it from. No, but by right, it's not right, but it was hilarious. That woman whooped that man so that the kingdom come. And then Angela Cecil and me said, "Oh, sure, he needs Tylenol." I said, "No, he needs something stronger than Tylenol."
He needs something stronger than Tylenol.
I'm going to see what he looks like. I want to see what if he's gonna have some cocoa all over.
A bunch of bumps.
Oh Lord. He better not give her no access, because that money that she stole from him, that Ken gave him before. So I don't think that's acceptable, period. So since they know what she's up to, he shouldn't put her name back on that account. Let she go fight. How is she? The multi-dollar question is, how will Angelina get to pay the contractor now? Remember, she's using their money to pay the contractor, right? So if Brody take her off all the accounts, then she won't be able to pay the contractor. So the contractor has to continue to make the buildings them up within the 90 days. But let's see what happens. I hope he doesn't. But maybe with the woman, he will serve back on and come up.
So you're saying it might backfire? Is that what you're insinuating?
Yes, it might backfire.
Right. Yeah, let me let Charmaine tag in. Charmaine, answer that question. Sharon, if you say it might backfire, what do you think?
Okay, so one, I don't think Brody is going to put her name back on the account because he just got this big check. He got a blank check from Ken, and he's going to lodge it to one of those accounts. He's going to write it and lodge it, and I don't think he wants Angelina to know exactly. I think he took her name off because he doesn't want her to know what's going on. Because you remember when Mr. Dunn, I think that was the name of the man, was arrested.
Yes.
And Brody and Ken were celebrating. And they said, no, they will be making money. So I think that's the reason he took her name off of the accounts. So she does not know exactly what is going on.
That makes sense.
That makes sense. Terry, jump in. Terry, jump into it. Terry, jump in. You agreeing with that, Terry? Will you take her name off the account? Terry?
Terry muted.
Oh, she might be muted. Terry, can you hear us? Let me see if my mute her mic too much. Oh, no, it's muted from her. Okay, go ahead, Goddess. You can take that one. What do you think? What do you think? Will you take her name off the account?
No, he's not. No, he's not putting it back on or anything like that. No, you better just take that beating and just. Nah, he's not going to do that.
Live with it. Mother, just live with it.
Live with it. Yes. Sorry.
Live with the box. See? That couple box.
Yes.
That's a good whooping.
Sorry. Oh, that woman. That's
One Journey. What are you thinking about the beating with the package here? One Journey. The beating with the package beating. One Journey.
Maybe she's muted too.
Sorry, I was talking about my mic was muted. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm glad he took the beating, and I'm glad he took her name off. But now he has to go back and check the books because the lady's kind of tricky.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
And if she messes with the government contract, it's going to be trouble. That's federal crime.
Well, she is a scam artist, to be very, very fair. She definitely is that because I can tell that she's close to something at some point. Which makes me wonder, One Journey, is it far-fetched to think that she changed Kai's DNA results based on what you've been seeing so far?
Oh, she did it, definitely.
She did it.
Yes.
And if Shayla doesn't marry him, she's going to be concerned about that test. Because God forbid, if anything happens with the new woman, and the kids are playing and he gets cut or something like that. Oh boy.
It's something different. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, let me show. Go ahead.
She doesn't get along with D Nash, but I love D Nash. And I also love Anthony and D Nash together because they're both people that like the dark side. They like the dark side of life.
Wait, you mean Denisha?
Denisha, thank you.
Oh, okay. No worries. I want to make sure. You know what I mean? Okay, so you're saying she basically. Okay, so you're saying she might have changed the test. It looked like everybody is not in agreement. Goddess, you think she changed the test?
Yes.
Sharon, have you just said yes to?
Yes.
Yes, she changed the test.
And
That's
actually, say yes to?
pointing to that. Yes.
Yep, I said it from day one. So
hold on. The reason why I said yes, O'Neill, is because she wants Shayla to get pregnant by Anthony a second time just to secure the bag. So I think she's running scared and she wants that second child because she know the second child will definitely be a heir because the first one is not Anthony's.
So she's not so sure. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Because it's starting to look like that. The more I see her operate, the more I'm seeing her operate now around the skits, and especially with the new set of skits that they have in the scenes, which I like, by the way. Even though them come on way in the morning, I still try to binge them because they have like them seem to have significance to the running storyline of the Daltons. For some reason, it feel like there's something with that I need to watch to make sure that I understand this storyline. I keep doing that. Terry, are you still on? Oh, Terry, probably.
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Do you believe, Terry, that them change the test? Do you think
of
you can?
Course.
You
that,
believe
that's
so?
sweet. Yeah, man. When she swingle with Kyle down the wall and that high bulging and all of that, you know, say something happened around that time. Yeah, man. She switch it, man. She switch it. And I hope Brody doesn't put her name back on it, because after Brody find out that all these years he's paying back investors, and he find out it is not the investors, it's Angelina he's getting paid for paying back. She's a crook.
So
I hope he doesn't put her name back on it. Because look at it now.
Go ahead.
You look at this. You say you take out a loan. You make this man believe that, okay, well, he got a good contract and all of that, and he's paying back the loan. For how many years Brody paying back the loan, and you never make it come to your mind to say, okay, Brody, this is how I got the money from sending somebody under the bus to get the money. But however, nothing at all she tell Brody until after years. All this time Brody think he's paying off the people them for the loan, and it's going to what the company name, Pets to Go. And it's going to Pets to Go. Wouldn't even trust Angelina with white rice.
So she's been scamming, because somebody know in the chat, Angela Ross now in the chat saying Diesel got scammed. Believe Diesel getting scammed too?
Scammed today. No, you got scammed today because
you got scammed today.
He got scammed today. He was selling his truck. He was selling his truck, and he meet this guy in a parking lot. Apparently, it's on one of the Craigslist or one of them places. The guy saw him advertising the truck, so the guy came to the parking lot. And Diesel was showing him the truck, and he said, "Do you want a test drive?" And the guy said, "Yes." And Diesel gave the guy the key, and the guy just went into the truck and drove off, and that was it. Diesel standing there waiting for him. And I'm like, he has a bag on his back. Take the bag with the money. Tell him go test drive and come back. Diesel let him drive off with his truck. So
the truck.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Scam today. I saw a thing where Skitlanta commentary was asked saying that Brody can't take her name off of the account because the law said so. That is if you're going through a divorce. They have not filed any paperwork for any divorce. So yes, he can do it. He can actually
I think what they were take her name off. I think they were, but I thought they were going through some amount of divorce at some point.
No, they never filed no paperwork. They didn't file.
They never filed the paperwork?
They have not filed. Remember when Angelina and Pam were quarreling and she said, "Why don't you sign the paperwork?" And she said, "If it was filed,
I see.
The paperwork."
I see. So there's no paperwork. So I like that correction from Shamin. So there's no paperwork that is actually filed.
No,
that makes
the
sense.
paperwork wasn't filed. So there's no divorce proceedings as of right now.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Who? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Is Pamela pregnant?
No.
No. Thank goodness.
That would have been a hot
She's not
mess.
pregnant?
No, it was, Be thankful.
No, she have other health issues.
She has other health,
She has what? Other health issues?
That's what she said, yeah.
That's what she said, health issues. If that's what you want to call it.
That's what we're calling it now.
That's
Wow.
what we're gonna call it, health issues.
Atlanta, it's not the Angelina truck that got scammed or easily. It's his personal red truck. It's not the white truck. So no, it's his personal red truck that he was whining and dining Angelina in the bed.
Poor Diesel.
That's the one that he got scammed on.
Hold on, let me read some comments. Let me read some comments for you. Angelina repo her truck and she hired the buyer. Hold on, I've got to look at that portion. Pamela is not pregnant, but has health issues. So someone says that has other health issues. Something else going on again. Okay, somebody says, but Brody but Brody told her to sign the papers. Yeah, but apparently there are no papers. That's what I'm getting now from the story. And Angela told Pam no paperwork was filed, so there's no paperwork basically. Because it's the same drapes. Diesel had the same drapes. I like Diesel. Someone else says, why would he let a stranger drive the truck alone? Which is a good question. Someone says that's why Diesel went left. Went left again. She stole his meds. Diesel they're running. Or he stole his meds. So the guy stole his medication. Say, okay, that's what you're saying. So he's left there running. Okay. Angelina act like she's in a rush for something.
Yeah.
I think Ben will turn out to be Kai's daddy. That would be interesting.
Yeah, no.
Someone else says,
What?
I soon got to the bed stores. But y'all know easy, no. That's why she wants to have another baby with Andy. Because of it. Yeah.
That is wow.
Because I'll get wild. Y'all bring up squad.
Really going left.
Serious, but no worries. I need sincerely to take another pop-up. Still did not finish telling the backstory, so they need sincerely basically to come back to tell that backstory.
Yeah.
Sincerely may have. Let's see what else I can get from this. Angelina is crazy as they come. Don't put anything past her. No, Angela's baby is way off of, way out of line here as far as I'm concerned. She got STD issues. Who got STD issues? Pam? Where else is she doing it? Nastily. That's what you're saying with Pam.
Everybody has STD.
I don't know. She have other issues. That's what she said.
She have an STD?
No, she didn't say STD. She said
I'm making stuff up now.
She said she's glad she went.
You know by now.
Another health issue. So I don't know what it is.
Y'all need to behave yourselves. Can you please?
Why you all think it's a STD? It could be a big C. It could be
everybody sleeping around with everybody.
Yeah,
and that's what's been going on. I just say stay away from me.
What's she do with that young client? That's another story.
Let me read a comment here from Sabrina. Sabrina says, I thought Angela wasn't signing the papers because she wanted 90%. That's what we thought as well too. But I now I'm hearing that there are lines that come. So in other words, again, the writers are fumbling the bag again. However, give me one moment here. Let's see if I can find that scene that I just got, which I don't know where I've put it because I think I put it here, but I don't see it. There we go. So this is apparently the truck scene with Diesel. For those who are asking,
that's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Your bags in here.
Yeah, that's cool, man. I ain't be too long.
Yeah, just drive around the parking lot a little bit.
I'll be right back.
You'll get a good feel for it, I promise you.
I'll be back. Okay. Be right back. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, look at that smile. Look at that grin.
See that smile?
I know.
I don't feel sorry for this.
Oh my God. They do hell.
I really feel sorry for this.
And then
That's a cruel act.
He got a break.
Oh no.
The guy can't
give me one moment, one journey.
Okay.
All right, I wanted just to play it out. One journey, go ahead. You were saying something. Go ahead.
I wanted you to pull up the theft rate of cars in Atlanta. You'll be shocked.
What is the theft rate of cars in Atlanta? One journey. What do you got?
Let me pull it up then. One moment.
I feel so sorry for Diesel. Trust me.
O'Neal,
wow.
It wouldn't be shocking. It would not be shocking if Angelina didn't send that man. It would not be shocking.
You think Angelina would send that?
Don't be surprised.
Listen, I would not be surprised if she didn't send that man. Because
she did
remember now she called him. Remember she called him, I am not in love with you anymore, Brody. I am not.
The devil.
If it was her truck.
It's her truck.
No, I said if it was Angelina White truck, then I would think it's Angelina sent somebody to take it back.
To do that.
It's Diesel personal truck. That one is.
So you don't think that's what it is?
No, he advertised it because the guy said I saw the ad and all the description in the ad and everything. So he did advertise the truck.
Yeah, but remember, say Angelina know the truck, you know.
Exactly.
Angelina know the truck.
Mhm.
So therefore, she can send somebody to go and inquire about the truck because she know the truck.
She's a scam artist.
Well, let me ask you this. Hold on. Terry, let me ask you this. What would be the incentive for Angela to send someone to steal Diesel's truck?
No, because remember, no, these who are the money for the other truck, you know. Remember that, right? And these can't pay the money right now. So she saw the opportunity where Diesel, okay, well, Diesel put him truck on Craigslist for a buyer, right? So therefore, if me see it, I mean, you owe me my money, me I go send somebody for it.
Yeah, but that.
So I'm saying I wouldn't put it past her. That's all.
Exactly.
No. I blame Angelina for a lot of things, but this personally would not benefit Angelina because number one, she would have to sell it to get her money. Why would she take the truck that Diesel was selling to pay her and to do what? To put it in a park, put it on a lot to sell?
Charmaine, bring it to New York City. I'm sure you'll forget the money from it.
Oh yeah, New York. Yes.
Yes.
Listen,
I would never drive in there.
I'll sell the wheel, I sell the hood, I sell the brakes, I sell
Too
everything.
much trouble, Sharon. That is too much trouble where he could just sell the truck and get his money right there to pay her.
All right.
Than to take the truck and to go to a chop to get it.
Listen, you can't carry that. Bring it to New York City. God is tell her, bring it to New York City. And we'll see what happens.
So hold on. So if I'm getting it correct, y'all are saying that because somebody in the chat said that look like Angelina's repo man, okay?
Exactly.
That's what somebody said.
Yeah,
In other words, it looked
She
like
did
a
it.
repo man she had from
Angelina have
before,
a repo
okay?
man.
Yeah.
She have all sort of man. She have all sort of man. She have man for all season.
It would not be surprising. That's all I'm saying. It would not be
She full of
surprising.
man.
That's right.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but the thing is, how would she know that Diesel was going to put this man in the truck alone, give him the key and said, take it around the parking lot?
No. That's why she sent the man.
Yes.
Because she know the man. She know the man, an expert.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, I'm selling my car, and somebody come now to buy my car. But somebody set it up that they would steal my car. How would they know that I'm not going to be in the truck with the man while the person is driving to test it out?
Remember, Angelina, you deal.
Hold on. They may not know, Charmaine. So in other words, they may just try out different tactics doing it without they may try different tactics. It just so happens that these is enough. That's one tactic. It may just be stupid enough to give him a test drive to do whatever it is. Maybe what they're saying to us is that a lot of trucks get stolen because you talk to people on Craigslist and you give them a test drive. Maybe that's what I'm trying to do. That, you know,
that's it, because he told us they put the ad on Craigslist, so that's a thing.
I put the statistics in the chat in the StreamYard chat, O'Neill. Georgia comes in 5th out of all the states, and you can't even park your car. 5th, yeah. California is number 1, Nevada, New Mexico, Colorado, Georgia, and then Washington, D.C.
Wow.
These are states that don't really have mass transportation. Some states, they don't have mass transportation, but they have carpool systems.
So they steal a lot of cars, what you're saying. They steal a lot of cars.
Neil, you need to hide your car.
No, I ain't hiding my car. It is what it is. It's in the garage. I don't know. I can't.
Where? In New York, you have to
Please protect yourself.
It's insured. Let them give me the insurance money. No, I'm in California, but let them give me some money. I'm insurance man.
You have to hide your car in New York?
Yeah, you should do it there too.
I would not want to live in New. I live in Florida and I have 3 cars parked in my driveway, and I don't even worry about them. I go sleep in the night and leave them there.
Yeah.
Well, listen, New York City, you mind your business, you go about your business, and you come back and see your car. Maybe you come back and see it on 4 flats. Hey, but that's
Yeah.
between us.
And so be it.
We're in New York, guys.
I don't worry about that. I live here since 2008. I've been living at this address since 2008. And I've never had an incident regarding missing anything from my car.
Wow.
Hold on. Let me ask the chat. Chat,
Somebody
do they
stole
steal
mine out of the
cars?
parking lot.
Huh?
Someone out of the
Someone
parking
stole
lot
mine. Yes, out of the parking lot. Mm-hmm.
in Canada? Let me
Yes,
let me
right
ask the
in
chat.
my
Chat,
parking
do they
lot when I
steal
used
cars?
to live
Mm.
further up. Yes, when I used to live in the apartment,
Mhm.
you can look out from my window and you just look downstairs and there is my car. And one morning I'm ready to go to the nursing home, there was no car parked there.
Mm.
It was gone, and I was heavily pregnant. It let me have the baby first.
Oh wow.
Someone put it
My
back.
car was gone, and that was the last payment I put on that car. It was gone.
Oh,
Police
no.
couldn't find it.
Wow.
They said that car to
Mm.
leave Canada, and it's 4 feet.
So the car gone. Let me
Yes,
read some
gone.
comments. Let's see what people say. What do they think? If Angelina sends someone, Gwen says no. Angela says no. That's not the truck. That was his. Someone else says I feel bad for Diesel. She didn't do it. Mommy says yes. Right after divorce papers were filed between Brodies. We thought so, but now Angelina saying no. So the lines mixed up.
Yeah, Angelina said she
that's what I'm
didn't get any
realizing.
divorce papers.
That's collateral. Someone else says no, they took advantage of Diesel because he's looking up in the air and talking to the other 11 people. Someone says Diesel owes. Yolanda, I love that one. Yolanda, that's a good one. Someone says Diesel owes Angelina money. So yes, Terry, and Angelina is wild enough to do that. Someone says Angelina mean enough to stop Diesel from being able to pay her back. Someone says, pull up a video of Angelina driving the work truck. She did both. The red truck will be kept until he pays her. Okay, someone says, make sure. Okay, you won't go to New York. That's what you're saying. Somebody said yes. Someone said, Charmaine, I know what you're saying. Diesel made it easy for him. Someone else says it was on Facebook Marketplace because she knows Diesel is all upstairs. Interesting. If it was on Facebook Marketplace, that's interesting because Facebook Marketplace is not a very good selling site. I'll be very honest with that one. Someone says he told him to test drive it in the parking lot. Someone says he put all his stuff on the seat so Diesel couldn't get into the truck. Meanwhile, Chara wants to fight with Bethany. Larry, sorry for excuse for the husband for gaslighting her. Someone says, I believe he went there for the red car and made it easy. That's what I'm saying. I think Diesel just made the steal easy. I think that's kind of what it is. Yes, absolutely in Atlanta. Someone says, not the car. O'Neill, you have the writers so scared that they're forgetting the lines. I don't know. Am I intimidating the people? I don't know.
Right.
Oh wow. Maybe.
I'm intimidating them. Aunt, how are you? Good evening.
Hi, Annette.
Someone else.
Annette.
Hey, Annette.
Oh, hello.
Good afternoon. Good night. Good evening. How's everybody? Sorry, I'm a bit late, but I've just come back.
Oh, England. Yes.
And I'm here in Canada at the moment. And guess who I met today? Ooh.
So she told us. Please. Come on, America first. Come on now. Sharon special. Sharon get the special treatment. You go into Canada first. All right, Sharon.
Oh wow.
You know?
Yeah, but it's been great.
Treatment.
Yeah, so how's everybody doing?
Good. So
Good.
That's
good.
Okay, so how's them crazy Daltons doing?
Oh, you know.
We're
about to talk about that.
We haven't gotten there yet.
I think Anthony's going to make a permanent resident at Denisha's house, like he was doing with Sheila.
No.
Oh my God.
Trust me.
That would be crazy.
That's what's going to happen.
I can't accept that.
Every night he's going to go sleep there.
I want to put it past him.
It's gonna be there. So in other words, y'all believe. Hold on. Let me ask you, Annette. So you believe, Annette, that have you seen the new skits with Anthony? That he's gotten some last night, and you know things has happened for him. The stars have aligned some way, somehow. You know.
Yeah, he was so backed up. Say that again?
Yeah, I made a phone call and I begged Denisha. I said she didn't want to do it. And I begged her, you know what I mean? I beg her, I tell her I'm going to pay her because you know, he gets too backed up.
No, man.
You paying her for the pum pum.
You know what was funny? You know what was sorry.
Hold on.
You know what was really funny? O'Neal, you know what was really funny? What was really funny is like when you were showing us about the tree, and I'll never look at a tree in the same light again. You know, when you thought he was gonna rub up on the tree, I thought, oh my goodness. You know, but you know, I mean, I don't think we're surprised that he went there. And again, I think it's all about to antagonize Amber. That's just my opinion. So chat don't come for me. Yeah, I think he's just gonna antagonize her, but you know, he might fall for her or she might fall for him. So we'll just have to see how things go. I'm definitely team neutral now because it keeps swinging back and forth. Because now, okay, I was having a conversation with Charmaine on Sharon's show, and I was saying it's like 2 for 2 now, but legally, I get it, it's really 2 for 1. But they're just constantly cheating and lying.
That's
and
what I was saying. That's what I'm saying.
They're self-destructing, and I don't think they care anymore. I think they just want to do whatever they want to do. And then obviously Dave and Denisha are going to be the casualties in this, you know, but we'll just have to see how it all develops. Yeah.
Listen,
it makes sense. Go ahead, Sharon.
So I was telling them on Sharon this evening, Sharon reviewed that right now the writers are actually showing is that Denisha is filling the void that Amber left in Anthony's life. Because listen to Denisha, because she's smart. Denisha is a street girl. She keeps giving Anthony the power, the control. She said, I will follow your lead. Every time he said anything, she said that, okay, I will follow your lead. So when she says that, you know, Anthony loved to be in control. So Anthony is realizing that, oh, so she's going to follow my lead. So whatever I do, she will follow it and she will do it. That is what Denisha is representing. Denisha is representing that she's filling a void. Because you know what happened? The day when they had that, when he went to eat by himself and he called her after she sent him, say, go back to your wife. And the next day when he called her and he said, see, I'm just leaving a Mexican restaurant and I was there eating by myself. And who do you think I want to eat with? You. I did not want to eat with my baby mama. I didn't want to eat with my wife because my wife doesn't want to have anything at all to do with me. He's giving her the playbook because right there she realized that neither Sheila nor Amber want to have anything to do with him. He has been eating at restaurants. Every time he called her, he's coming from Chipotle, he's coming from here, he just went to have some food. So you know what she did? She cooked him out, she made him a home cooked meal. Because she's filling that void that Amber left. Because that is what she's using to creep right on in. Where Dave is concerned, Dave is doing the same thing on Amber end because he's filling the void that Anthony was not filling. Because Amber actually give Dave the playbook. Amber said, Anthony is doing this and Anthony is not doing that. So Dave started to do it. Dave started to give her words of affirmation. They started to tell her, oh, you're so beautiful. You're beautiful in and out. So Dave started to do what Anthony was failing to do. So these two characters that they brought in now for the Daltons, they're filling voids in the Daltons' lives. I don't know when it's going to turn around. When they see, I don't know what's going to happen, but for right now, that's what they're doing. They're just filling the voids. Yes, that's what they're doing.
Sharon Reviews, I'm going to take a response from you. Give me one moment here because I want to ask you a question, Sharon Reviews. But let me read a couple little chat here, friends. Someone says Denise should not allow Anthony to meet her little boy too soon. Anthony is acting weird about meeting the child. Someone says they love your accent. Someone else says she will rob him blind. She told Momo how to take Rafi, so that's that. Even last night, Denisha looked like she wasn't really into the cooking. Let's see. Someone else says, but people with money think that they can do whatever they want and forget about the rules, or the rule doesn't apply to them. Yes, Charmaine, I noticed that. Someone says, thanks. Someone says, I agree. He loves to be in control. Another person says, I finally understand the Anthony and Amber character, a narcissist and an empath. I cannot explain it in the chat. I now understand why Anthony needs Amber and why Amber needs Anthony. Wow. Someone else says, look at Oni putting on a pimping hat. May I pimp Denisha? But you was mad at Amber when she needs to be released. I'm still mad at both of the characters. Gwen, to be very, very fair, which I don't like it either. But at this point in time, I have now realized that the Daltons have the Daltons marriage, and that's what it is. And so they're both basically the same thing. There's no difference in between both of them. Sharon Reviews, is Denisha trying to scam Anthony? Is it a scam? She out to take as much as she can get from Anthony? Go ahead, Sharon Reviews.
Yes. Yes. The answer is yes to that. She told Honeypot or Tamira yesterday that you're giving me a pay cut and you're telling me who I can't see, so I am going to go for my bag. You're not going to stop me from doing so. So she doesn't have pure intention. So whatever Anthony does to her now, it's up to her. You know what I mean? So I don't feel sorry for her one bit when he goes back to his wife. It is what it is.
Like that. Like that. Like that. Thank you very much, Sharon Reviews. Goddess, hold on. I'm gonna get one journey after this. Goddess. So my question for you is with this Denisha thing now, because you know, Anthony doing his thing. I think I'm gonna give you the same thing. Is she scamming? Is she actually scamming? And how far can you see her going? What are you seeing in the future for Denisha?
She can scam as far as she can go because she's doing pretty good, because that's even just her saying she's actually playing the submissive role, and he likes that because he likes to control. So she's in a good position right now with him if she keep on going.
Much money do you think she's going to get for time?
A lot. She gonna get
Give me
it.
a number.
Like how much per month or something like that? Like how Tamira was?
Whatever number.
Like that?
Tamira, in total, I think in total is at 240. What do you think? What do you think for Honeypot? Give me a number.
You mean Denisha? She might get she can get 50. She can get it. She can, if she play it right, she can get it.
I don't think Anthony have that kind of money like me.
He ain't giving her no 50K.
He gonna front like he do. Act like he do.
He'll give her 5K.
That makes sense. That makes sense. 5K. Somebody said 5K. I like that. That makes sense. One journey. How much money you think?
She got a son. She got a son. Yeah,
she got a son too.
You know, the 13-year-old. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I like that. I like that. What number you have, one journey? What number you have? What number you have in your mind, one journey? How much she can get out of this man? One journey.
I'm muted.
You're muted. There you go.
He has her in a holding pattern, so she needs to get at least $50,000 a month and upscale her life with her son. And that's his next family. I like Denisha and Anthony together. I think they could be the most glamorous crooks. I think they can be mayor of Atlanta, governor of Atlanta, because they like the dark side. They're not afraid of the dark side. And we finally have stable gangsters.
Ooh, okay, I like that. Right. I like that one, journey. Well, Ashley, I'm coming right over to you. How much per month? Chat, put it inside the chat. But you know what, Ashley? Wait 1 minute. Let me get you what the chat is saying so far. I just want to know where the chat is. People saying yes, then believe she's a scammer. Then I ask them how much money they're going to get. Somebody said Denisha is going to get a money allowance, so 10 grand. I actually have a feeling she's feeling him 10,000. Somebody else says, let's see, 15,000, 40,000, 10,000. $20,000, right? Somebody else says $30,000. There we go. Somebody says 10,000.
Like an auction.
20,000. So okay. 60,000. Well, on Eklund, now what you think you're gonna pay for?
$60K.
The lobster. I need for lobster. I want lobster every day. Money. Let me say, I want a lobster every day. Same 60,000.
That's his favorite dish.
Lobster every day.
Ashley, I'm gonna put you in there. Ashley, go ahead. How much money? What you think? What you think about the relationship? Do you believe in what One Journey is saying, that them the match couple, if it were to happen again? We know the semantics. Go ahead.
My opinion, I don't see that happening. He falls in love very quickly. This last year, I'm in love with Shayla. He told Dalen that. Then he was in love with Ro, and it's Amber. Amber's the one, and he actually married her. I tend to notice this. He tends to attract scammers. These gold diggers. And how can you say it's love? Like, that's crazy. You don't know the girl, and she don't know you. They just look like two fools to me, and he'd be a fool if he give her $50K. That's for sure.
Hold on, Ashley. I'm gonna make you respond to this. Ashley, I'm gonna let you respond to this. Kitlanta say $5,000 a month because she's a hood chick.
He might just give her $5K. He might just be, you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if he give her $5K because he knows that Amber's taking him to divorce court, so he got to watch how much he puts out. So that's why I said maybe $5K.
Yeah, but I don't think she's a good chick.
What about that hidden money?
Makes sense.
Oh, yeah, he has his money, but he has to show everything. He has to show all his financials. It was going to hurt him.
All right, so let me tell you what I believe.
Go ahead, Terry. Go ahead. You have the floor.
She will get, I think, Anthony, because of his ego, he's going to give her more than what Honeypot gets. Because he knows Honeypot don't like him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but how he knows what Honeypot gets?
He could do something stupid like that.
Yeah, he knows Honeypot don't like him. So I believe if he's going to do anything for her, he'll probably give her the money so she won't have the opportunity to get the upper hand to rob him. Because remember now, Anthony, they said he's calculative. So, and I think he asked, so him say, and he asked her if she likes to work at the studio. To me, I think he's sounding like he's going to give her her own studio and let her be her own boss. I think that maybe the writers are going to write it that even though their past is like she's a scammer, what she and her thought is that, okay, well, I can get money from him. However, he will turn around and help her to be a better person. It could be, that's what I'm saying. But I know if he's going to give her any money, it's going to be more than what Honeypot used to get. That's for sure, because him and Wayne always have this competition, and I believe that he's going to level her up to beat Wayne. And there you're gonna see the competition between her, and then Shayla is gonna dip her 2 cents in it, and then the hatred back and forth is gonna come. Okay, but how does he know what money Wayne was giving Honeypot? Because Wayne did not tell anybody apart from the people around Tamira. So is she going to remember now, say Wayne is going to meet them. Yeah, but that does not mean he's going to tell them about the money that he was giving Tamira.
So I got the answer for you. I have the answer for you, Charmaine. So you have to look at the mere fact that Tamira and Denisha talks.
Are friends, and Denisha knows.
So you can have the number coming from there. So I like I can see Wayne, what you call it? The being competition because men do it.
Yeah, but I don't think what's her name? Denisha is going to just go tell Anthony that Tamira was getting $30,000 a month. I don't think she wants to appear as if she wants Anthony to give her that money. I think she's going to get money from him because he's gearing up now to maybe give her a business based on their conversation this morning. And he's going to give her money, but I don't think he's going to be giving her that $30,000 a month, because I don't see how she would have to, unless it's going to be something like Shayla. Shayla might say to him, if Shayla say to him, because Honeypot is staying at Shayla's house. And if he goes there and he see her and they're talking, and he said, can you imagine she was getting $30,000 a month from Wayne and blah, blah. So I see more Shayla telling him than Denisha telling him. And
whichever one.
In that case, he's going to want to show up and show out. In that case,
he has that propensity.
You're gonna be broke.
He has a propensity.
He's going to be broke in no time, because Wayne makes. I don't think Anthony have the money that Wayne has. And most of his money is hidden, so he might have to go and take the money, the hidden money, and bring it back
and spend it.
The only thing I think he might do, he might want to buy her a house, because Anthony. So he wants to level her up and tell her, you know what, I'm going to buy a house for you and your son, where he has a yard, can run around and all of that.
That makes sense. But go ahead first, Terry, and let me let you finish. I'm gonna get to
we'll just have to see where they take it. But Anthony's no.
He's in love.
I'm still Team Dalton. I'm holding on to it.
You better watch it, because
but now struggle the fence. If it's yay, it's yay, and if it's nay, it's nay.
You know what I like? I like that.
If it's yay, it's yay, and if it's nay, it's nay. Me I struggle. I stand still. It is the Daltons. Me not care what come against it. Me I stand
Team
still.
Daltons, we like that.
Yeah. We still Team Daltons. Not because hard time come, not because storm come, not because billows roll. Me still Team Dalton. I know them are gonna get back together. Yeah. We trust the writers. Them are listen to you. We know them are listen to you.
Of course.
So they are hearing everybody. They are hearing Charmaine, Goddess, me, Annette, Ashley, everybody, One Journey, everybody in the chat. They're hearing us. So they're going to make it a Dalton's radio. It's going to happen before the anniversary. Watch. Remember me tell you. That'll happen.
Right. I like that. Another vowel. And I'm gonna get into you right now.
It's not gonna be a vowel reunion. It's going to be a wedding. And we're going to yes, it's not a wedding. It's not going to be a full renewal, because now everything is going to be reset
again.
And it
You know what, Terry, tell you what, Terry.
No, it's going to be reset.
Terry,
you never know. You never know.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
O'Neill
is no worries.
O'Neill. O'Neill, all I know is Amber is walking around the side chick, and the side chick tricked her again. A second time, another side chick walking around Amber, and she missed it. The chat never missed it from the very first time they saw Melissa. They knew that she was his side piece. And Amber missed it. You missed it. She's talking to the side chick about groceries, and she still doesn't know a side chick is in her presence.
In our presence.
One thing about Christians or believers, yes, we fall. Yes, we slip off in faith. Job slipped off in faith. David slipped off in faith to the point he murdered someone. So what I'm saying is Amber might slip off in faith and come back to herself. But the second time you miss the side chick, no, that's not good.
But
her discernment off.
Hold on,
Charmaine. I'm gonna make Annette respond, because Annette feel like she left out the conversation. Annette respond to that One Journey just said, and I'll give Charmaine a chance right into it.
Sorry, what was that again?
About that? So One Journey is saying that Amber has basically missed out on the side chick again. In other words, Amber has not seen that there's another side chick in her presence. So it's almost like she's missing the mark with these side chicks, because Lisa is now a side chick. Shayla was a side chick. So that's what One Journey is saying. You agree with that?
Yeah, I think, well, okay. I feel that Amber and Anthony are mentally challenged, the both of them. I feel that they just they're not focused enough on each other. And I feel that as a woman, you must be very aware of other women around your man. You never, like that song by Aretha Franklin, the do right man, something like that. Don't allow another woman to be in your home environment. You know, Amber used to tell Shayla what her sexual experiences was with Anthony, again showing interest, and then now with Melissa, with Dave, as we all gathered that, you know, Dave had a relationship. She doesn't seem to read the room properly. You know, I'm wondering if I should just send her my pair of glasses and maybe that might help her. I don't know.
Might need to on that.
Yeah, because I mean, I love the characters, and I'm not talking about the real people, but come on, you've got to get with it now, because it's just so simple. These women are after your husband stroke man, and you can't see this. And it baffles me. And sometimes I feel, Amber, you really are not very bright. You've got the looks, but your brain cells are not in gear. And I'm just hoping, you know, as Terry Ann and also Sharon talks about, you know, God's got a plan, but God gives us some understanding, but we still have to use our common sense. And I don't think Amber or Anthony have got common sense. I think they're quite dim. That's, you know, just the way I see them. I just think they're quite dim, really. And again, these side chicks, they don't care. They don't care. And I think personally, I think Denisha, she's let herself down. I think she knows that the man is going through a divorce, whether he's legally married or whatever, but it doesn't bother her. So I think these women, again, they must try and build their own lives. Why do you need to depend on a man to give you, what, 15, 30K or whatever? Why can't you build up your own self-respect? And that's what I find really difficult, you know, regarding these skits. But again, we just have to see which way it swings, really. We're at the mercy of the writers at the end of the day, you know, but I think there is lessons to be learned. You know, women, be very mindful. Even your family, you can't have women around your man like that. No. You got to learn how to keep your mouth shut. You know, you got to learn to keep your mouth shut most of the time. So I wish them well, but yeah, team neutral, that's what I'm going to be. Yeah.
I like that. Oh, Shami, give me one moment. I'm about to get right in here. I'm going to get you to respond. Just to see what the chat responded. Will Denisha scam Anthony? Yes. Somebody says yes. So there are people most percent. These are yeses that I got. Denisha will only scam Anthony if she breaks his heart. Yes. In other words, they're saying she'll just take the money from him. Denisha is an old magic stripper. She really doesn't know, don't want Anthony. It's the bag. So that's basically what she's saying. Yes, yes, and he likes these girls. I'm actually thinking she's feeling him. Someone had said that from before. Let's see. Will there be one says strippers have special skill sets to finesse and make him feel extremely special? Then Sabrina says yes, but she's going to go, but she go wrong is allowing her to for them. Okay, so she's gonna fall for him eventually. Then someone else says, let's see, I love y'all. So in other words, letting you know they love y'all. She'll break him. That's what you're saying here. What a foolishness. Approximately $20,000 and needs to sign divorce papers. Let's see. Let me get more comments just before he'll give her $5,000 and he would say that's is divorce. Okay. All right. Someone else says, let's see. Is Sheila Abigail O'Neill? Did you do the research for me? Which one? Remind me again. Eklin, of the research you're checking out. Oh, the restaurant. Eklin was asking me something about the restaurant. If Anthony could sign the restaurant into his name from Amber, the answer is no, because it is that both of them have their names on. So unless Amber signs off of it, that's the only way she can get off of it, because it's a legal binding contract. So you can't really sign her off, is what I'm saying to you. You can't sign somebody up for that. Yes, under the Abigail story, that's what he was trying to with Shayla, to teach things to better her. Someone else says Shayla will be okay. Her and Shayla will be sister girlfriends. Someone says yes, she will be the worst Abigail if he breaks her heart. Someone says they do like nuts. They do like nuts. Okay, but they each know that they don't know what they want from each other. I think that's what you're saying. They're willing to work for it and be satisfied in that type of relationship. I'm not sure of this comment, but okay, no worries. I'm just rewrite it from it in a little bit. Amber is not a scammer. She is his wife. And like Booker type of woman, Shayla maid type. Denisha is a stripper. The old stripper, the frame that framed him for the. Yes, we know he likes strippers, so that's that. Go ahead, Shami, now with your comment. Go ahead, Shami.
Okay, so first of all, I want to say I was listening to Skitlanta a commentary today on she was talking about the background. She was trying to give some perspective on Denisha. And some of the things she said, she actually have some solid points. So if you want to go back and check out what she was saying, you can go back and check it out. But she was saying some solid things about the Denisha, the scammer, the stripper, the fact that she has no self-esteem. Because how can you, I mean, a stripper, you have to develop a certain kind of skill set to be a stripper. You're dancing and you're stripping in front of people. You don't know these people. So you are telling yourself, I don't know these people. I don't care. So you have to actually develop a mindset, as Skitlanta was saying today, to become a
savage,
become a stripper. And it's the same thing she's doing with Anthony, because she just meet Anthony for a hot second and she was in bed with him. She was the one who came. I mean, if you look at the skit last night, she know what she was doing from the moment she called that dinner. She was making dinner in lingerie. Who does that? She has on a robe and in her lingerie. And as soon as the dinner was done, she was in bed. And she's saying to him, why are you sitting at the edge of the bed? And then he said, my parents tell me not to come in the bed in my outside clothes or whatever.
Outside clothes.
And he said, don't you have something on that? And he said, yes. And he took off his clothes and he was in the bed and he was there laughing. So he was not even paying. You notice he was not even paying her any mind. He was there laughing about the show.
Was expecting.
Started to comment and said, why are you laughing? So like the horror movie is the first time I see somebody laughing about a horror movie or something. And then she started to look at him with those bat lashes and all of that, and
the bat wings,
and just start to look at her and start to push up her face. So she knew what she was doing. She knew that after that lobster dinner, he would not refuse anything else, because she know that it was a long time based on the conversation with him and about Amber. It's been a while, and he was not getting anywhere else. So she's going to lock him in. You see her face this morning after he was talking to her, and when she just have that sneaky smile on her face, like she said, yes. I catch this one, I catch a big fish. I'm just going to take my time. I bet you she's going to take her time. She's not going to reel him in all at once. She's taking her time to reel him in. Trust me, this is a big fish. And if she work her right, she will get everything she wants from this idiot man, because this man, I feel it is so deep. He said to Wayne, it is so deep. If I did not get the pum pum last night, it would not even matter to me, because I felt something so much deeper. I think she might be the one. Come on, you don't even know this girl's last name.
What kind of painting?
You don't know anything about this girl. You don't know her last name. You don't know anything. All you know, she cooked you a lobster dinner. And anybody could do that, because go on YouTube right now and you get every recipe you can think of.
Yeah, right there.
You don't have to be a good cook. Listen, I mean, you don't have to be a good cook to go on YouTube and get a recipe. It gives you up to the amount of spice you put on the food. Even the amount of spice. Anybody want to learn to cook jerk chicken or curry chicken, or just go on YouTube. They will.
Let me show you, Shaman. Let me tell you something, Shaman. You ladies are ladies who more seasoned at the cooking thing, who really believe this cooking thing just easy go come. So them young girl,
Neil.
I don't know, coca.
Remember, Sheila went on YouTube or Pinterest and get a recipe.
With the molded toast, the big old molded toast.
Not the toast. She cooks.
No, you cannot compare Sheila. No.
No, she cooks steak and egg, and we were even saying in the comments, says, "Oh my God, Sheila never learned to cook steak and egg." Anthony, who she was so in love with, learned to cook
The rubber steak.
steak
The
and egg.
steak.
No, she Uber eats. I'm telling you,
Uber eats.
I'm telling you, you can learn to cook on YouTube. You learn to cook on YouTube. They give you instruction. They give you tutorial. Everything you want to know from the start to the finish. So you don't have to be a great cook to cook a lobster tail. You can get it done. You can get it off YouTube. What you telling me?
That's right.
My recipe, them I'll do. I'm a very good cook. If I want to cook something that is not Jamaican, that is not a Jamaican thing, like our regular oxtail, curry chicken, curry goat, all of that. If I want to cook like an American dish, that I go on YouTube and I get the recipe and I look at the tutorial. It's that easy, O'Neil. They give you all the seasoning that you need. You're supposed to
special.
Because every time we go forget a recipe, they give me the seasoning. I buy the seasoning them. I have over 100 backlash seasoning, different ones.
Charmian?
Yes.
You might be able to get these recipes well, Charmian, but I'm telling you right now, ask the men in the chat and then we tell them, say, come a dime a dozen anymore. Unless you want spaghetti. That's where them know.
No, you're wrong.
Come on now. Stop that.
Hold on, let's respond, Charmian, respond.
I'm faulting you for that because you know something? If you want a man and you decide, say, this is what you're going to do, you learn. You're not going to do no little nothing. You learn. You learn how to be good. You hear what she tell Anthony this morning? She practiced. And a whole heap of time she practiced and it spoiled, but she practiced until it come good. So you don't tell me not about cooking. I've been cooking from your 12-year-old. So me have cooked for the last 52 years. I've been cooking for the last 52 years. Honey, so you can't tell me nothing. You know how much lobster tail me cook? You know how much lobster tail and curry lobster before I learn how to cook it?
That's right.
Charmian, you're right. Charmian, you're right.
She's right.
The man only eats fish. I mean, learn
listen to me.
The nice fish.
Charmian, the new set of women that are, see, look what my mom is telling you. O'Neil is right. 30-year-old and my daughter has only been cooking for the last couple of years. And listen to me, listen to me.
Oh, no.
Charmian,
she's still cooking.
Speak for her.
Why me feel you throw word for me, Charmian?
How would I throw word for that chat?
Carry on. This has nothing to do with you. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, here we go again.
Impress anybody in a cooking. You go download a recipe, get the tutorial, and cook it. It not take nothing to do that. And she
it really doesn't.
She wanted to impress him.
West.
She wanted to impress him. So no. I impress you and want to impress him with what she was cooking. So you think that she was so nimmy or so.
I'm not saying
you see all the seasoning them know what she have yesterday. She make sure them tell her all the seasoning what she want. Trust me, O'Neil have been there. I learned to cook things when me not one time I'm not cook it again and it come out perfect. Because I want to impress the person that I was cooking it for. It come out perfect. I'm gonna cook it again because maybe it take too much time and all of that. Me say, I waste the time. I know it come out perfect.
Sharon reviews, I'm getting you into it.
Okay.
I'm gonna push Sharon reviews into it. Sharon reviews, get into it. Talk to me about the Denisha. You hear what Charmian say? Charmian say, basically, she has been working on Uncle Anthony. No, I have a question for you, Sharon reviews. I want you to talk to this now. Will they run out of money after Denisha done with it before Amber get to him? That's something in the back of my mind. Come and feel Denisha, I go deal with him bit in pocket.
Yes.
Will anything be left for Amber? That's the question. Elaborate for me.
He has to lose something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Anthony has to lose something for him to remember that God approached him in the hospital. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He has to lose something. Amber has to lose something. And as I've been telling my chat family, is this. It has to go this way. They couldn't just have Amber alone cheating outside the marriage. They have to do it this way. It may not. I know a lot of people is in the feelings like Annette and Terrian been crying. I'm sorry, guys, but I have to tell on them.
No, man. I ain't crying nothing.
All right.
I don't do that.
But they in their feelings. And Terrian was on live. And I think he was echoing after.
Terry,
she's crying. She so like she said that she's crying. So at the end of the day, Terry and be quiet. I'm telling you a secret. She was crying because little ankle went and sleep with the Denisha. But it has to happen. I've been teaching them to look for the nuggets. If they're telling us God has a plan. So if God has a plan, and we're talking about this, God has a plan. God is not into confusion. So there's not going to be no baby for Dave and Amber nonsense. Not like that.
You don't believe so?
No baby for Amber with Dave. It's going to be for Anthony and Amber. That's what I believe. That's my opinion, right? I could be wrong, but so far, I am not wrong. Remember, O'Neill, it's right here on this moderator thing you asked me about Dave one night. And I told you that when Amber saw him, it sparked something in her that what she was missing from O'Neill, from Anthony. I know why me always say O'Neill, but O'Neill anyway. So
you know him and Anthony are close.
I Anthony was a long time with O'Neill. And poor Anthony never realized him I get one all this time. But anyway. And remember, I told you about that look that night, O'Neill. I says when they gave her, Amber, he poured the wine out for Amber. And I noticed the look from Melissa. I called it, and these who we have on this panel, majority of them was telling me, said, no, Sharon, no, right? I'm still stick to my ground. And then when the pie come again, I saw how he pick up that pie. Remember, O'Neill? He pick up that pie, and I told you from me how he took that pie. She was eating it, and
they shared the pie.
And he bites it. Yes, right. And I called it. So this is why I said, whatever else been happening, I've been calling it, and I'm right so far. I haven't been wrong yet. So now, if God has a plan, and if Amber is saying on her life, says we have to pick out those little pieces. So I call those pieces nuggets, right? And we have to trust the process. And Anthony life, Terrian says, Anthony says, keep on watching. So when I'm on my little walk this morning with my chat family, come walk. I said to them, it has to go this way. And they said, why, Sharon? I says, because you cannot have Amber only cheating. Anthony couldn't accept Wayne then. And if Anthony was not cheating, in God's name, God is going to have a plan to bring them back together if they want to bring them back together. For redemption and the power of forgiveness, it has to happen this way. So both of them is cheating. So if they do keep them together, if they're going to show us what God planned, what God can do, then they both have to cheat, and then they both have to forgive each other, and they both have to get help, and they will rise up as being the strongest Dalton ever. You understand? So that is all God's plan, I think. Amber is going to go to God and say, God, here am I again. Anthony going to do the same thing because he says, God spoke to him. But what Anthony said, I want my wife. But he did tell her, says, I know she refused him. And she run over to Dave because Dave is a new shiny toy. The same thing here Anthony is doing with Denisha. But the red flag is what people need to look at. Anthony keep on pushing to meet this woman's child. And that's unacceptable. When Amber asked him, please let me get the baby David, he refuses. And you, O'Neill, that a man wants to have them own kid. So
They do.
if he wife so bad, he could, as you said, O'Neill, they could have go and get infertilized, whatever that thing they will not call that.
IVF.
So they could have a child together. But he's not doing that. He's doing for other people. So if God has a plan, and that's why I keep on telling the people. So when I saw Denisha and him last night, it didn't even faze me. I only watched it on your thing. I was gonna come live up and say something. But daughter never to be honest, to charge the thing here. So I said, you know what? I'm lying in my bed and I'm going to watch it with O'Neill. And I enjoyed it. And we had fun. It was awesome last night. So it has to go down like this. When he told Denisha this morning, says, look here, whatever you need, let me know. I have some business to take care of. I thought little uncle was going to contact his lawyer, but no, he did not do that. What did he do? He went and called Wayne. See, he called Wayne, and then he's going to talk about the lobster. And the lobster, he says, the lobster was definitely worth it. So I did a short and said, sign the paper. I thought he was going to go home and say, Amber, I'll give you the 50%. We're done because I met somebody into. But no, he called Wayne. And I didn't hear Wayne say to him, says, Anthony, every action have a consequence. But nope, nothing like that. And then when he called Amber over, after Amber was missing and those things, and he called Amber over, and Amber went to see him. He keep on asking who you seen, and she denied it, and then him go, every action have a reaction. And he did the same thing again yesterday. Consequences again. Consequences. And he spoke to Anthony today, nothing about consequences.
You think he did? Well, I think he said. Let me say this. He did say something. Let me say that he did say that he hopes it's worth it, and that is to say, because all right, how you some of the times when you frame something is you know what you're saying. In other words, you're doing all of this. I hope that it's worth it. In other words, at the end of it, I hope say whatever you're looking for, you actually get it. What I'm getting from the Wayne's character, which I label this particular live like this, what I'm getting from is that Wayne is, I guess, he carried the whole idea of him cheating with Amber before on him back, and now I think him feel a little bit better knowing that they both are now doing their own things, and it's not him. For the first time, it is not him. He now feel absolved. However, I must say, let's see if all y'all was talking about, if that's what it is. That's what I think he's saying to Anthony. But it might not say it in the term of consequence, but that it means when you talk to another man, you tell him certain things, you tell him, say, brother, I hope it worth it. Because,
okay, I got
you must know what you're doing. You must know where you're going. In other words, how you talk with, I guess, a woman, I know you talk with a man, it kind of come up a little different as to some of the time that's probably or you generally or your reason with your friend, if that makes sense. So I understood it because when me hear me say, see, because notice what he's saying to, come on, man. A lot of women tell me say them love me.
Exactly.
Notice every time Anthony said something, you rebut him every single time. That's him saying this thing again because he talked to Anthony from the step, bro. You gotta understand that she's, but you still and then him realize, you know what? Let me just leave this go. Because look like y'all are just doing y'all's own thing, so let me just leave this go. That's what I start getting from the Wayne character. But go ahead.
Thank you, O'Neill, for saying that make it clarify now in my head. And Wayne also said in the backyard to Shayla that God is not inside this house, and he's absolutely right. Anthony, get the message from God. He repented. He went to God as a baby, and he confessed his sin. But then when he get up and call her, he expect God to work magic like that to snap Amber back into shape. But he supposed to be the head of the house, so he needs to lead. And instead, he's leading, he's running behind Denisha. But he did tell Amber that he wasn't gonna wait to get any loving, right?
Yeah, I did.
So as all of those things that we're seeing, it has to happen. It's only gonna get worse before it get better. And trust me, whoever is, sorry, Amber, all the Amberites who loves Amber so much, I'm so sorry, because right now, how we look at it, O'Neill, is that they're setting up Amber to lose once more. If Dave, and they're loving, and Nancy, you love Dave so wonderfully. So sorry to pick on you, Nancy. and and
Nancy love Dave, man.
Anyway, so I'm just calling out little names. We like to have fun. So if Dave was for Amber, they would never have given us those nuggets. They wouldn't have shown us that Dave stand up so close to her, let she touch the snake, because Dave pray on her. Amber handed herself on a platter to Dave. Anthony handed himself on a platter to Denisha. So if Amber was, Dave was really for Amber, there wouldn't be no nuggets for us to pick up with Melissa. And it's only gonna get worse. So to me, that's why I was asking you yesterday in the chat, but you never answered my question. I asked you, O'Neill, are they making Amber lose again? Because how they are doing it, Melissa is the key. I always say that to us, says she's an X factor, and she definitely is the X factor, because Anthony is happy with Denisha for now. He doesn't know about her trickster ways, although Wayne was telling him today, says, are you sure? Right? But no, Amber is so cocky, she forget the little thing that when my restaurant was struggling and my little uncle, worthless little husband, sorry, Anthony Dalton, we're just speaking of your character, okay? All right. So little uncle refuses to help her. Who was there to help her? It was Melissa. And because now Melissa, because me sure knows if it was Amber in Melissa's shoes, she would be speaking to her sister Amanda about her personal stuff. You don't go and tell strangers anything. You'll say, look here, may I deal with certain things or whatever, but don't make it come out. You know, expect your sister to go tell the business. And Amber should understand, but she's behaving so cocky. She forget when nobody was there helping her. And who wasn't there to support her? It was Melissa, who took that pie to her man, because Dave is Melissa man, and he hit that pie, and he refuses to help Amber. But when he saw her, we saw the little thing, the attraction and everything. And when Amber wipes in, I'm being honest now, so don't come for me, I'm being honest. So all they write this scene, and if you go back and if you take off your blinders and forget, say you like Amber or whatever, like you're watching something for the first time, you see Amber coming to the house and she's admired the house and said, wow, his wife did such a wonderful thing. And then as soon as she saw him, so to all the right Amber thing, it's like, so she said, oh my God, this man is richer than Anthony. I'm going to snap this man. This man is mine. So there's actually more richer man out there. There's man out there. You know what I mean? So when them also go make Ben tell him wife, say Amber is a gold digger. If you really look at it, those are the little nuggets they're using to make Amber looks bad. They're making her seem like she's a gold digger. And she went off for this man. Because Amber is we never see Dave yet. They might push himself on her only at when they got to Charlotte and then come and kiss. She whine about she being the damsel in distress and the man tell her whatever. Oh, what that part I was sick of watching that, because I'm here saying, excuse me, but Amber is not like that. Why is she, you know what I mean, playing like that? And then she's one way with him, like she's the damsel's interest, and when she with Anthony, she's cussing him out. She's this strong woman. I know who I am. This marriage was built on lies, and do you know who you are? You know what I mean? So the writer set it up really, really nice, and I keep on telling my audience, please look for the nuggets. And if they continue, if Dave was for her, Dave would never, Melissa would just be just a co-worker. But from they give us those nuggets, says no. And then they're going to make Amber go talk about she being pregnant. So no. Anthony haven't had sex in a while. So most likely the egg actually touched that egg. So is there going to be two babies instead of one? Anthony going to have two babies outside. It's going to be like a Wayne. Is a possibility. Denisha will be pregnant. Shayla have a kid for him, and Amber maybe be pregnant for Anthony too, or they can make Amber be pregnant for Dave. But if
So
God,
you hold on. So you're saying Amber, hold on, let me make sure I clear this. So you're saying Amber and Denise will be pregnant. That's what you're saying.
it could be.
No.
Okay.
It's a possibility. No, seriously, you have to look outside the box. It's a possibility. But if God plans, and then I turn back to myself and say, Sharon, if God has a plan, then Amber is not going to be pregnant for Dave. Amber is going to be pregnant for Anthony. But
Right.
Anthony, as Charmaine said, is going to think it's for Dave. Right? And because now they're setting it up, Amber is going to lose Dave. And Anthony is going to be nice with Denisha until something happens. I think he's going to run out of money or something going to happen for him to lose something. For the two of them to come back together and them have to go to God and say, Lord, here I am. Or whatever the name our father plays. I don't remember the name of it. Say, here I am, or whatever it is. So,
God, it's me again.
we're going to see what God plans is. So, I'm telling people not to stop watch the Kountry Wayne stuff. They're teaching us something. I am not the writer, but I'm telling you guys, if God has a plan, He is going to break them, as Charmaine says, break them down to the bone and then build them back up stronger. Or if not, they go their separate way and then they come back together. I think the audience would rather they go their separate way. And if it's meant to be, they can get back together. That's my take on it.
Put them back together. I like that.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Sharon. Give me one moment here. I'm going to take you, God. I'm going to give you to so answering time. Sharon just said just now. Let me answer some questions. The hidden money will be taken from Ben. Anthony has asset cash. Wayne gives cash and sends 1099s on research. Okay, that's something different. Let me see, making sure. Tamir is going to tell Shayla, I'm Team Amber, Anthony's evil. Please, not another wedding. Hopefully not. Shayla is going to tell her that he asked her to marry him. Yes, mommy, and that's why I feel he's going to call his lawyer and give Amber 35%. Once the divorce is final, he'll buy her a house. Amber Freeze will shorten you to 6 foot under. Someone else said, one journey I agree. Amber doesn't ask enough questions. Someone says wedding of Denisha and Anthony. Shelley, well, I'm laughing. Shelley, Amber, discernment is never present. You don't read the room. That's Amber's side chick radar is malfunctioning. It's broken, just like she is. Someone else says, Annette Davis, you hit the nail on the head again, Amber. Denisha is a cleanup woman. Someone says, Amber, the side chick. Dave and Melissa got some twisted mess going on with their business, and that's why he didn't fire her. I'm thinking of that. Angela Coco, side chick as well. Remember, she called Shayla so she can see the side chicks. Dave and Melissa probably go after wealthy men to use them and women to use them. Amber is a side chick. Someone else says she thinks she can scam him, but if he allows the real feelings in, it'll be their downfall. Okay, them talking about Denisha right there. So I did, but I'm over it. Too much cheating going on. Melissa and Dave have told Amber what happened between them. Did they? Okay, Amber has a sense of something, but she looks at people a certain way to prevent her from seeing those type of things. Someone else says Melissa said Amber the first time that she came to Dave's house. Melissa said Dave is so single. Believe in the past, Melissa slept with Dave, not since Amber was introduced. Someone says she will roll with Anthony as long as he's paying. So O'Neill, Anthony can pull a Sarah, let her think it's the papers she's signing, but it would be a contract for a restaurant. Okay. What you think is that? So she did that. I don't think she's not going to read it though. That's a good trick. Eklund, easy, Eklund. You're trying to get her to sign off. That's how men roll. Right now, anything tastes good to Anthony. Correct, Janet. I'm glad that you picked up. Say yes. That's kind of what I was saying. Because Wayne did try to highlight some things to Anthony before. He did try to say, hey, you really don't read the room very well. He's trying to talk to him, but it's like him not listen. So Wayne can't bother talk to him. Can realize him not gonna listen. He realized that Anthony's not going to listen. So, and generally with my friends as well, when they don't listen, I tell them, hey, as long as you do it the way you think you need to do it. Then when they fall, I always say, well, hey, I try to tell you. Well, you tell me. Well, I try to tell you, you just never listen. That's all it really was, But men kind of much shorter in them speech, if that makes sense. Especially when I talk to other men, because like, come on, he's supposed to know. Someone else says the situation with women with the woman clown Anthony and Denisha is temporary fix. The Daltons are on a heartbreak tour. So that's what St. Michael said. That's what's going on. Yes, Denisha has planned it. And someone says they have takeout now. They have takeout now. They say they have takeout. What do you mean? To get food cooked? Is that what you're talking about? They're talking about the let me see if I can skip out to get as much of the viewpoint. Leave that out what Amber's doing. Anthony got played by the devil. Okay, someone else says God have a plan just to win. In other words, the God of a plan statement is I think the thing that we're kind of going off of now. Mommy says Anthony had an opportunity to actually make an impact on David's life. He chose to walk away. Now he wants to embrace a teenager. I don't bite. And so when it comes to Denisha's son, okay, and I'm gonna leave it right here and I'm gonna get into Goddess. Denisha's son is just Anthony saying a bunch of things. It's not to be taken serious. And that's exactly why, again, Anthony is the guy that creates issues for other men, right? He creates issues because he's the guy that, I'm telling him, I'm calling a spade. Anthony is the guy that creates the problems. That other women say, men are dogs, men are liars, men are this, men are that. It's a one man like Anthony. That them say, well, that's it. And a guy like Anthony gets spread around the neighborhood as to the things he's done, and them say, boy, I'm not telling you. No, I'm not going to do that. But I mean, Anthony is the epitome of that. So he's the guy where we lie as much as him possibly can lie, just for keeping us a woman's pregnant. He will tell you the lie. He will tell you, say, he's going to move and him do this and he's going to do that with you. But come to find out, he's not going to do any of that. He don't really stand on any business. As far as he's concerned, it's just lines that he's basically saying. So I'm right when you say he's a liar. You know, she's not far off. He's lying. When he tells him, "Want meet the little boy," him coming up with that, which is the need that needs to protect herself and realize a red flag, because there's no way they can just meet me and want to be meeting. You know what I mean? My son, it don't make no sense. But for Anthony, the moment Denisha get on him wrong side, I'm going to leave that little boy right to spot him there. He'll leave him right to spot him stand. He's just doing all of that because, you know, is him way of saying him a sweet talker as much as him possibly can sweet talker and tell her a bunch of things. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it. Then at the end of the day, he's not really going to do anything. So that's what that is. But go ahead, Goddess, get into Sharon Review said a lot of things. Okay, Sharon's mentioned a bunch of different pieces. Where she think the story going to go. Give me your take on that.
You mean on Anthony and Denisha?
Yes.
We're just
Anthony, Denisha, Amber, Dave. Where you think it's going in your mind? What's the end you're thinking of?
okay. My thing is, please, I hope no one gets pregnant. I don't want any babies coming into this confusion of these relationships. I'm being honest. I don't. I hope no one gets pregnant. Let them have their fun, but at least pull out, do a good method, or just do the best you can. But no babies. Okay. The Anthony and Denisha, I was really, really hoping that they wouldn't move that fast. I'm being honest. It's just. I was hoping that he would hold out just a little longer, but I guess, you know, what are you gonna do? He's I don't know, man thing. I don't know. I just moving so fast.
You think he was gonna hold out? Wait, you think Anthony was gonna hold out?
I was hoping, like, I was looking at it like if he switched places with Amber, like how she was without.
Oh, you're hoping that he held out. You're hoping.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like that, and I thought he was gonna not go there, and I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but here we are. So, you know, and I'm kind of disappointed too. I'm really disappointed because I was hoping that, you know, because I am team neutral now. I was Daltonite, but I was like, nah, I can't do it because I don't. It's like I'm gonna be honest. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. It's hard because I know God has a plan. I'm trying to hold on, but it's like, I'm being honest. It's just. I don't know how he will fix it between the couples, like that they can go back to, you know, back together again. Because if he can do that, then he made me really believe in marriage. Because I'm like, okay, but They're so far apart now,
Don't
and
watch
so different
Anthony
from each
and
other.
don't watch Anthony. Don't watch Anthony and use him as the marker. He's not the marker. The Daltons are not the marker for marriage, but the Daltons is a marker to show you that yes, you have issues in marriage. It's how you deal with them. That's what the Dalton marker is. It's not the marker for whatever. It's a marker to show you have issues. No, them just not dealing with the issues well. But go ahead, keep going.
Because they're not getting therapy, they're not doing individual therapy. They're running to each other. They're running to other people and collecting soul ties, and just making matters worse. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna bring it back. Huh? Excuse me. I'm sorry.
They've let you down. They've let you down. Is what you're saying? They've let you down.
Yes, they both. Last night I was cringing. Like when they were together, I was just like, oh my God, I can't believe it. But here we are. And it's like it's hard because you're hoping that they're gonna, just get back together. But I'm just me right now. I don't see the light at that tunnel. It's hard. I know that I don't think they're going to divorce, but I know that they're supposed to be back together.
But you don't know how.
There's so many obstacles. I don't see how they're going to get back, and that would be interesting to see.
Okay,
I'm here for it. But yeah,
I know. I like that. Actually, I'm gonna let you piggyback on what she's saying. Can you see the light at the tunnel? Actually, do you have an ending to this storyline?
Yeah, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. It doesn't necessarily mean they have to be together. Like I've always said, it wasn't built on a solid foundation. So I don't see it preparing, and maybe they just parting ways is the answer. I don't know how you can build back from this. I don't know, because I just don't see it. I mean, Wayne could surprise us, so I won't rule them getting back together out, but I just find it very hard to see that after everything that's happened.
What do you think? What the light in the tunnel? What do you give me an ending? Give me an ending. Stand on
maybe just being friends, and then maybe that's what needs to happen. Just being cordial, and then maybe at some point getting back at a good place. And sometimes you see it in soap operas for many years. Sometimes you see that they get a divorce and then maybe some years later, they get back together. It could be that's where they're going.
Okay.
So yeah, it could be that
a divorce.
It could be that. I mean, they've had so many times to prepare it. I want to say I just don't see it. I really don't. I don't know. I just don't see it happening. I really don't.
I like the honesty.
But I mean, you never know what Wayne does with the story. You never know where he's going. He blows wherever the wind tells him to go. So,
All right, let me get a couple chats, and I'm gonna get with you one journey. You can tell me exactly what is it light to the end of the tunnel. Give me one moment here. So someone says no man in their right mind will take Amber back. She doesn't bring anything to the table for Anthony.
That's one
another person, right, Angela? Saying what I'm saying right now. The plan is divorce. Someone else, he was being teased too much to hold out. Boy, listen, even when he wasn't being by the tree. How much more teasing? The tree he's looking at. He was never going to hold it, man. Come on. He was looking at the tree as though it was something. If Denisha wasn't there, he would have this thing in there. Anyways,
if Denisha wasn't there, he would not be there, Anil. He would not be there if Denisha wasn't there.
No.
He would not have anything to stick it in. Maybe a bottle or something, but
he'd just stick it in another tree. He just stuck it in another tree, basically. That's what he'd have done. Miss Peter said that I went back and watched the skits when Amber was told about Baby David. It's making plenty sense. Oh, okay, Miss Fatal. Miss Fatal, go back and watch that. Yes, Vansel, I believe that Baby David is their name of their son, of their father. O'Neill. Which one? But the Amber, which one the thing I'm say about Amber? Tell me what I say. Denisha is not a scammer, she's looking for a love opportunity. It's easy to answer. Well. She's looking for an opportunity. Let me see where some of the lines people are going. This Saturday no, yes, divorce, dissolve the marriage, contract ASAP, Skitlanta Anthony wasn't impressed with Denisha's cookie. He probably was thinking about Shayla and their Clorox wipes. You don't think he was impressed? No. Why not? Yes, divorce, the light. Somebody says the Daltons will end up looking like fools at the party and will have to console each other. Anthony is a sucker for misery. He'll take Amber back. Somebody says, what if this is all a dream sequence like
oh, that'd be great.
That
would make the fans mad.
The light of the end of the tunnel is flickering. Someone says that's a lot of forgiveness on both of the Daltons. Someone else says, I think they should have left each other and maybe they could find love. Sometimes I feel like it's no coming back. Sometimes you have to give us. You have to kind of give up. But as we mentioned, Anthony has got two options: Shayla or Denisha, that will respect him as a man. Well, boy, Shayla don't really respect him. But Amber's ego is big. I never watched. She never really respected him, to be honest. Never really respected.
There's no respect.
You need to go look for the meaning of respect.
She never respect him, Banza. Anthony was not holding out. Anthony was not holding out. He was trying to get it from every which way, but no one would have given it up to him. And the only reason Denisha did it is because she's about to run his pockets. All right. One journey. I'm going to get you inside of the comments here. Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? If you see an ending, what did you see as an ending?
Excuse me. I would like the divorce, and I would also like Denisha and Anthony to be together. Anthony likes to live on the dark side, and they're both familiar with the dark side. And Amber needs to go on with someone who wants to be on the light side, or the right side. Anthony doesn't mind breaking the law, and Anthony does not like the law at all. I like them and Denisha together. They look like a power couple. You know, they can scam all the rich people, have them pay. I think they'll be a really good gangster couple, and they'll be like the Kingpin in Daredevil and his wife. You know what I mean? They just do bad things, and they don't mind. They have no consciousness for it. Anthony has no consciousness of right and wrong. He's already seared with that criminal mind. It's there already. So go off with Denisha and do your thing. And Amber, I want her to be able to be free so that she can thrive in her skills. I want to see her on Broadway. I want to see her in the big screen in the theaters. There's more than just this. She's very talented, so there's more than just this. And I don't want her to get stuck or stranded in some skit thing. I want her to thrive. I want her to go do a great, be like Corey Kemp, do a great crime novel or series. Come on. So
you want her off the skits? You want her off the skits?
No, she can stay on as a guest or something, but she has good skills and she needs to thrive. You can't get stuck into something for 30 years, when you could have other projects out there. Yeah. So I want more for my actors. I want them to do more. Like I'm very proud of Ralphie and Trey. They were in Nemesis. That was produced by 50 Cent and also Courtney Kemp. And that movie Nemesis on Netflix was really good. It was really, really good. So there's other things to do besides this madness. I just need them to thrive. Move on with the story. Give Anthony his fantasy about being with the little ladies in the club. He has one in his house now. He has his own lady in the house.
One girl.
Yeah, man. That don't have to pray and nothing. Lawless like him.
She like the foolishness. That makes sense. All right, I'm coming up to you right now, Terry. Let me get up to you. Let me answer some more chats. Let me see if I'm getting some chats. Some people said don't do it. I went back after a divorce. I'm quickly reminded why we got one to begin with, especially if in a repair it. Basically, that's what that is. Anthony was probably comparing Denisha's pum pum and Shayla's. Denisha was probably counting dollar bills while he was there. Then someone else says, at least they discovered that salmon isn't the only seafood. Good gosh, yes, Squala, because that's the only thing they cooked on the skits of salmon. I'm like, oh, good God. Can you cook fish, actual fish, or just salmon? But that's the same that everybody cooks. Someone says someone needs to call Angelina to move this foolishness along. It is to call Angelina again. Sham agree with the characters finding what's lacking in the partners with each pieces. So that makes sense. There's no light at the end of the tunnel because the writers are just going to keep stringing us along. Terry, I'm going to get you in here and then I'm going to get on it after that. Go ahead, Terry. Where do you think this is going? Where do you believe this is going? Light at the end of the tunnel. Dalton's back together, not together. What? Terry?
Right, Terry, gone.
All right, Terry probably out. For a little bit. All right, let me go to Annette. Annette, light at the end of the tunnel. What do you think?
Oh my goodness, what do I think? The light at the end of the tunnel regarding the Daltons. Okay, so if they were to get spiritual and personal intervention in terms of counseling, intensive therapy, there's a possibility that they could become the Daltons again. However, I think there is just so much damage that they've caused on each other that it looks really challenging. I don't want to see any babies either. So I agree with you. One journey, no babies, not now. It's too messy for that. All we could do is hope, really. I think I really want Dave and Denisha to be out of the Daltons vicinity and let them learn to at least care about themselves. And if it doesn't work, I just don't like the animosity that they both have against each other. Now, I think Dave, sorry, I don't like Dave, not the actor, but the character. And Denisha, I didn't like when Denisha and Anthony were in bed. I just didn't see anything apart from legs going up and down. I didn't feel there was no connection. No, I didn't feel no chemistry at all. And I felt that, I think with Anthony and Denisha, I didn't feel any chemistry. I thought they were just
dry.
No, it was very fake. So okay, in a nutshell, I would like to see the Daltons resume, but they need a lot of help. It's something that can't happen overnight. And probably Wayne will drag out this story because I think the story with Shayla and Anthony wasn't that a couple of years. So I don't know. It's not going to happen overnight. So I think we can still be hopeful. And I think that's what I would like to see them get back together, but really, really be honest, bring God into the relationship, and hopefully they can resolve their differences, but it's not going to be easy. So that's basically what I'm saying. So I don't know if I've actually answered your question. So I'm just hopeful. Let me just say it there. I'll be hopeful if they get back together.
If they get back together. Okay. No, Terry, are you here? All right, hold on, Terry. Let me read some comments. Amber fans knows that Dave is a counterfeit. I know they see that Amber and Anthony are together. Y'all are so funny because they know that they know that Dave is a counterfeit. When I said Dave let the Amber fans know. The ladies might get crazy now, because Dave has been, sowing his seeds in royal oats. No light. They're never going to divorce. A poor couple with the eyelashes, eh? The backlashes, of course.
You're going to keep talking about that.
Yeah, she might go in a lash business. Someone else says it won't happen. Remember who remember his son's dad is.
Who is
someone
else
says I'm not sure. I think there is something. No worries, it's something else. Anthony won't take the ring. It tells us something. Amber, won't take out the ring. That tells us something. Amber always says my husband is also a nugget. So these are just nuggets that they're using based on, of course, Sharon reviews his words here. And then I want Rafi to get with the maid. She made him Diva. Okay. Yeah, the money, don't let the money make you Denisha. Okay, so that's that. Amber's in movies. Yes, I was about to say that Amber actually does projects. So whenever it's you don't see her on the skits for a while, she does go off. They do go off and do like side projects also. Because I've seen Brody in something too the other day. Just actually do. They're working. When you don't see them on, they may be on like something else or whatever it is. So they doing what they can, I guess, you know. Someone else says, Terry is a reset. Amber Prego from what? From Dave. It's Tamira and Dom are in movies too, so that's what I was saying to you. Like the skits are getting them into places. Let's see. Will the Daltons get back together? No. Can't them back together? No. Okay. All right, friends. We've reached the 2 hour mark, and I said I don't want to put the show over 2 hours, so that way it's not long. We have come to the end of our moderator night. We're going to now introduce all the moderators so you knew who was on deck this evening. So you know what's going on and what time of night it was. All right. So first up on deck, the one and the only Miss Charmaine. Give it up for Miss Charmaine.
I want to say one thing before you do that. Right through the chat, everybody was saying about Amber cannot recognize a side piece. Amber is not Dave's wife, so why would she be recognizing a side piece? Melissa and Dave has been doing it for 10 years based on what Daniel said today. So how comes Amber a couple of months and Melissa is a side piece all of a sudden after she was with Dave for 10 years? There's no side piece in that, and Amber is not Dave's wife, so I don't see her recognizing Melissa as a side piece because she's a side piece herself. In this
skit, okay, makes sense. Yeah. You know what I'm putting.
So thank you, Anil, for having me again. And as I said before, guys, these skits are sometimes it's toxic, and it invoke human emotions, and we have to deal with that. So just decompress any way you can. A drink here, not go drunk though. Just a glass of wine. Read a book.
One glass of wine. Read a book. Listen to some music. Don't get into anything that is illegal, but just try to decompress. Take a step back for your mental health. You have to do that. I appreciate that. Then we have Sharon Reviews on deck, and if y'all are not watching Sharon Reviews and Charmaine, they do come on every day, right? So y'all need to watch them. What time you come on again, Sharon Reviews? Tell them about your take off your mute.
I come on 4:30 during the week and 5 o'clock on the weekend.
And 5 o'clock on the weekend. So for those who are on Eastern time, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Sharon?
Eastern Standard Time.
Eastern Standard Time. So make sure y'all are coming on to be able to see that. We have on deck is Goddess London. Goddess, talk to the people.
Thank you so much, O'Neill, for having me tonight, and thank you, moderators in the chat. It was a great night. Support my page, House of Goddess London, please.
Please go ahead and support the page. And the next person on deck tonight was Miss Ashley. Ashley, talk to the people.
Thank you all for having me on here. I appreciate it every time I come on here. Lots of laughs. Love it. Ashley, chart it up. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
There you go. We appreciate that. Next person on deck is Miss Goddess London. Goddess London, by the way, has been going live, guys. Look out for her and go ahead and like the channel. Go ahead, Goddess London.
Oh, I did it already, O'Neill.
She already did.
I was about to say one journey. I'm sorry. I'm saying Goddess London. Goddess London in my mind. One journey. One journey goes live. Please go ahead and make sure you're watching One Journey. Go ahead, One Journey.
Hey, chat. Really enjoyed you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I really enjoyed you as well. And Von Zoel, you too. You
have to have Bondswell.
Bondswell. Nice on the chat. I'm really looking for something new in the series. Hey, support my channel, guys. I'm getting a little bit more stable. All right. So please, I need 800 subscribers. So if you come over and you like it, please stay.
Appreciate that. Thank you very, very much. Next on deck is the lovely Miss Annette from England, but in Canada. Go ahead, Annette.
Okay, thank you, everyone. I really feel so honored to be here, and it's been an absolute extraordinary experience being on O'Neill's show and also with Sharon Reviews as well. I'm heading back to London on Saturday, so you might see me, like, for me, it would be like 2-3 o'clock in the morning where I might listen in, but I really appreciate all the interaction. I think you all are absolutely fantastic. And, you know, let's continue to support Kountry Wayne, because as a young Black man, let's be real, we might not like all the skits, but he's actually providing work for a lot of people. So, I mean, I think it's an amazing experience what he's doing. So I think even though we might not like certain characters, we should big him up for all the hard work he's done. So, yeah, I want to say I'll be traveling back on Saturday, but really looking forward to continue to support where I can. So thank you so much. And I hope my accent wasn't too bad today. All right.
No,
Thank you.
love
They love it. They love it.
You love it.
They love the accents. What do you mean? Now work on mine. I'm working on my British accent, so I bet not there yet. It's
Okay.
still on the plane. It needs visa. So that's what's going on.
But I can also speak patois, you know, O'Neill.
I know
And
you can.
Charmaine. I can, trust me, but in the right time, I'll do that.
Terry, are you on? Terry? All right, Terry kind
Terry's
of that's
on.
but friends, thank you all very much for watching us. And like Annette says, I do appreciate what Annette says. She's right. That's why O'Neill does this continuously, no matter what. I'm ride with them nonetheless, because guess is a man, Kountry Wayne, providing actors some work. Acting is not an easy thing to get jobs in. I'll just be honest with you. Sometimes there's a lot of jobs, sometimes there aren't. And so that's why I still support it. Even when I like a skit, I still support. Even though I like what them do with dealing, I still watch him every now and again to try and give him some views and make sure I make some money. So that's what O'Neill does. Even when I despise the character. See, I still watch down. But nonetheless, like, share, comment, subscribe, friends. We'll talk to you all soon. Have a wonderful evening, friends.
All right, take care.
Welcome to the O'Neill Show. All I've got is just for you. You ready for my beef tonight? I'm okay, just treat me right. Come in, me people, come in, me friend. What you gonna do when you come